get this done. Okay, what was your other question about this Cate Hall thing?
Yeah, I was looking on Twitter, and people are just throwing her under the bus. I mean, she was playing in a tournament, and the seats got swapped out, and there was a couple pros sit down in where there used to be a couple of 65-year-old players. They moved them.
Right.
And she made a comment and said, "Oh, this sucks," or something like that. And everybody just destroyed her, saying, "Oh, my God, you're throwing old people under the bus," and da-da-da. And I'm thinking, if that's bad, then I'm a freaking terrible person because I judge you from the second you sit down. I mean, how you're going to play and what you're doing and everything else. And she even reposted and apologized for it. You got that douchebag glance that jumped on there and really let her have it. I mean, it was just really bad for a time. And I thought, you know what? I thought all poker players, the point of live poker is to take reads at the table, and that including what somebody dresses, how they act, how they're talking, and all those sort of things. So that's why I kind of reached out to you on Twitter about it.
Well, listen to me. There's a reason why people jump down this Cate Hall chick's throat. The reason why they jump down her throat is because she's a big fucking know-it-all on Twitter. She's a big fucking know-it-all who always has to fucking stick her nose into shit places where it doesn't belong. It's her attempt at being like famous in a poker world. She's obsessed with being famous in the poker world. She finds people with like more Twitter followers than her, and she starts arguments with them to get herself on the map. She's what you would call like a star fucker, okay? Basically, right. that's what she is in the poker world. You could go look at her Twitter. It's like when I used to have a lot more Twitter followers than her, I still might. I don't know. I don't check this shit. She tried to start fights with me. But it's just to move her one notch up. Then she starts fights with the next most famous guy. Then she starts fights with Daniel Negreanu. She just wants to be fucking famous. And so in the fucking poker world, which is such a dumb thing to want to be, so she is a fucking know-it-all. She's always out there saying like, "I'm not taking my picture with the Royal Flushy Girls. I'm not taking my picture with the Flushy Girls. Oh, I'm not gonna take. Oh, it's oppression. The Flushy Girls." Meanwhile, the poor fucking Flushy Girls, they're just earning a living. The poor fucking Flushy Girls. They're like these poor ladies. They're just earning a living, and then they got this fucking like star fucker, fucking run up the fucking food chain, poker person getting on their back. So fucking leave the Fleshy Girls alone. Who cares? Leave the fucking Fleshy Girls. So that's the problem. If she was just a normal person, nobody would care. If she was just a normal person, like, blah blah blah. I'm a normal person. I don't try to fucking tell other fucking women what to wear or do. I don't tell the fucking World Poker Tour who they can hire and not hire. I don't try to like get involved. I don't try to make myself holier than thou. Like, I'm so much smarter than the Fleshy Girls. I am going to help them escape their bondage. I am going to clean up. Just fucking nonsense. If you don't try to get like on that fucking holier than thou, pedestal, and talk down to people, then you can make a tweet about 65-year-olds, or you can talk about the guy in the big dog shirt or the guy with the flaming aces tattoo. But if you're going to put yourself out there as like the arbiter of all that's good and right in the world, and I am so fair, and I know what's right and wrong, and I think that women are oppressed in the poker world, and I think the Fleshy Girls need to be set free, blah, blah, blah. Then when you go out, when you're in that glass house, when you're throwing rocks from your fucking glass house, you shouldn't be surprised when another rock comes flying back. So that's what happened.
If that's the reason, I mean, I completely get it. I mean, but, there's a lot of people jumping on there, and I thought, really, is this really about that comment? Did these guys not play live poker? It's kind of part of it.
No, but, it wasn't about the comment, Donovan. It had nothing to do with the comment. The comment was just like standard. The comment's standard. Yeah, I want to play with senior citizens. Fuck yeah, I do. But you can't go around and then fucking say that like senior citizens are giant fucking fish, and then go and say like you want to set the fucking fleshy girls free, or that you're protecting women in poker. Just imagine this, Donovan. Imagine if a guy that nobody likes, like let's say like a Phil Hellmuth or a Todd Brunson, so one of these guys that sort of is like people say is like a bad boy of poker. Imagine if they tweeted out, oh, fucking 3 women got taken off my table and replaced with 3 people who I know their Twitter handle. And then you're like, at blank, at blank, at blank. That's the most douche-tastic fucking thing. She would be
Absolutely.
under, oh my God, Cate Hall would lose her fucking mind. She would lose her mind. Her and fucking the woman who fucking stiffs people on prop bets. What's her name? Vanessa Selb. Her and Vanessa Selb would fucking lose their minds. Hey, I'm like Todd Brunson, ponytail, you know. Hey, 3 women just got kicked off my tournament table, and they were replaced by at Daniel Negreanu, at Federholz, and at Produce Budiga. Fuck my life. FML, 3 lady chicks just got booted off my tournament table, and they were replaced by at Produce Budiga and at Timex Watch. You know, the fucking A. Shit, they would lose their fucking minds.
During the WSOP 2 weeks ago, said he was going to eviscerate Mercier's face off. So I understand why he's got the reputation. But no, you're absolutely right. I don't even know who Cate Hall is. I mean, I heard about her about a month ago for the first time ever.
Hey,
and
wait. How many Twitter followers do you have?
Oh no, not that many. 400, something like that.
Yeah, that's why you've never heard of her. I go into one of these Russian things where you can I'll give you a fucking experiment to do. All
right.
Go and try to interact with Cate Hall with your 400 followers or whatever. Go try to interact with her. And the next time she says something, tweet her back and say, hey, I don't quite agree with that, and I think that you're a little off base here, or whatever, okay? Then she's not gonna fucking respond to you. No response. Like you didn't even fucking. Then go and buy like 20,000 Twitter followers. It costs whatever it costs. I don't know how much it costs. Like these Russian dudes and like some fucking some fucking Indian dudes. They fucking start fake Twitter accounts, and then you could buy a bunch of followers. I know that some people in poker do this. I know that Tasty Steaks bought like 14,000 followers. Just some fucking scam. Go and buy like 14,000 followers, and then go and interact with her. She's gonna fucking be all over you. She's gonna be like, fuck you! You're the worst person in the world! I hate you! You're worse than Hitler! Die! Because she thinks she's moving one notch up the ladder. Let me add a call in here. Really? Just so many fucking luminaries!